my people. I've been busy lately. I've actually had the virus. COVID-19 finally found me. It tracked me down in my little hidey hole in Melbourne. Sorry, and beat me up last weekend. That's the reason why there's been a bit of a gap in the reviews. Okay, the virus found me as eventually it was. Thank God I only had Omicron, but fittingly enough, I actually caught it from my ex-wife. I know. Karma came back to bite me. Now, today, apart from thank you all, the new subscribers, can't name you all because so many of you choose not to be public. It's okay. There's nothing to be embarrassed about when it comes to the world's best reviews on the world's best gin channel. Today, I'm crossing the border. I'm going north. Going to a city that I haven't visited in the last 20 years, or if I've done it a couple of times, I've not done it often enough. This is Manly Spirits Australian Dry Gin. Now, I'm going to put my professors on because there's a bit on this bottle I need to read to import and impart, indeed, the very best information to you. This is small batch distilled in Sydney. Now, every planet person who hasn't been under a rock on this planet knows Sydney, B-side city of Australia. Most Australian cities are kind of like on the drink, with the exception of Alice Springs. The Australia's first city. And this baby is, according to the blurb, inspired by sunrise swims through the crystal clear waters of Manly's famed marine sanctuary. Manly Spirits Australian Dry Gin is handcrafted at Sydney's northern beaches. First artisan distillery. Distilled in a beautiful copper pot stills, a sustainably foraged Australian native and marine botanicals contribute to a bright, fresh citrus nose balanced with gentle, peppery notes on the palate to deliver a complex, lingering finish. It's proof. It's 43% so. Right, it says smack there on the bottle. See? Get in close, people. Seaweed on the bottle. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the nose and hear the sound of happiness again. One more time, people. One more. Yeah. On the nose, it's a classic dry gin. The nose is not a complex event at all. Okay. Empty glass. Let's try this baby. Eat. Tell me what I taste when I just warm her up. Mind you, this bottle's room temperature, and today's a pretty warm day in Melbourne. Yep. Oh, there's definitely juniper in there. The 43% means that they'll just give me a little burn. Okay. Apart from the bone, it actually, apart from the blurb, there's Australian wheat, there's copper still, there's marine and native botanicals. They actually don't say which one, which marine but native botanicals. So there'd have to be seaweed in there, despite the fact that's actually coral. So seaweed is here, coral is there, and no one distills anything out of coral. Okay, traditional gin botanicals with orange peel, sea lettuce, finger lime, anise myrtle, and mountain pepper leaf. Anise myrtle. Bacchausia anisata is the binomial off the top of it. Finger lime. Yep. Okay, that's definitely a native aromatic. Okay. Yeah. But there's not a lot to be told in this gin. Okay. Although these botanicals are all in there, I can certainly taste the Bacchausia. Mind you, there are a couple of different forms of Bacchausia. Lemon myrtle is another one, which goes great with barramundi. So this with lemon myrtle stuffed barramundi would more likely be a complete treat. So it's still very much an Australian dry gin. Nose is not that complicated. There's not all that much story to tell. Okay, ice block, remaining gin. let's add some more gin because, well, stuff it we can. Sound of happiness. I love the sound of happiness. Okay, a little bit because I've actually got other work to be done, and I don't want to go starting the drinking at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That would likely to get me in the trouble, in the getting frowned at, and well, I spend enough of my life doing that. Okay, so I've had my Fever Tree Indian tonic water. And you can tell by the gap in this baby that I did a bit of product research last night. So, okay, I've added my tonic. I'm engaging in my chemistry. Sorry. Incredibly easy drinking. Now, there are a couple of things that it's quite close to. Allow me. It is close in taste to that Spirited Lot. House pour would be a close proximity to it. The other one that I would say it's tasting pretty close to would be Everyday Salvation from Brogan's Way. Now, I've reviewed both gins, okay? So you want to find the whole story, go and look up these two gins. And that's basically what the company this would hang out to. If you've tried these other gins, you're going to like this one, okay? They're dry gins. It's not very much like Four Pillars Rare Dry Gin. It's a fair bit lighter in the palate, to be honest with you. If that kid falls off the seesaw, waddles out, hops on the seesaw, goes, hey! Oh, that's it, ass off. It's very good. I will be looking up their website, which will be included in the notes, to see if these guys produce any other magic I can get my hands onto. And you can expect a number of trips interstate. I've got a couple, actually 3 delicious South Australian gins that I intend to review. There's the Coffin Bay Coastal Gin, Rare Coastal Gin, which indeed is a rare. And then there's the Ambleside Big Dry Gin, which comes in typically for Australia a little bottle. These are going to get reviewed in the coming weeks. And indeed, there's a Green Tree Ant gin that I'll be reviewing for you early to mid-February. And if you're not going to blink at drinking the worm out of a bottle of tequila, then you certainly won't be blinking at drinking Green Tree Ants, despite the fact Green Tree Ants aren't actually native to South Australia. So this is my first trip interstate. This has been mainly Spirits Australian Dry Gin with the finger lime and seaweed and East Myrtle in it. The closest to it, yet again, is going to be Brogan's Way, Everyday Salvation, and the Spirited Lot House Pour. Go and see the reviews. Now, I've done my bit. Like, subscribe, and share. And for the guys, if you're looking for something that's easy on the palate to please the girlfriend or wife, you want to sit back and just have a Sunday afternoon just chilling over a leisurely lunch, this is what I go getting for you. The sophisticated man buys sophisticated booze for the sophisticated woman in your life. And I know you're a sophisticated man who buys sophisticated booze, and you have a sophisticated someone else in your life because you're watching my channel. So you like, you share, and you subscribe. I'm Odin. Just stay put. I'm back. I'm done with the virus. I'm here to stay, and I'll be bringing you more of the very best reviews. And I'll catch you around. See, subscribe button. It's just down there. I'll catch you.